business or a global one. You know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2023 Bank of America, N.A.
Is your internet keeping up? It's time to upgrade your home with Verizon Home Internet, with plans starting at just $25 a month, and leave surprise price hikes and hidden fees behind. Get fast and reliable internet for an incredible price with Verizon, starting at $25 a month with AutoPay and select 5G mobile plans. Ditch cable and switch to Verizon Home Internet. Availability varies. Plans start at $25 per month when combined with existing select 5G mobile plans and auto-pay and paper-free billing. Fios requires mobile and home discount enrollment. $99 Fios setup charge may apply. Visit Verizon.com/home to learn more about 5G Home, LTE Home, and Fios.
Black journalism at work. Because truth matters. The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed in this commentary are those of the author and do not necessarily represent those of BIN and its founding partners and employees.
I'm James C. Harris, and I have something to say. In Minnesota, legislators are trying to pass a bill that would require ethnic studies to be taught in all K-12 schools. A black wife, mother of three, and practicing attorney decided to step up and offer testimony on the bill. It probably wasn't what anyone expected. Certainly not expected by all the white liberals who decided poisoning kids' mind was a great idea, and she called them out. I see why you white proponents of this bill might support it. It's not your kids being told they can't succeed, and you get to shed some of your white guilt in the process. Ouch. But the truth is, that is the truth. Sure, there are some misinformed parents out there who think they support this stuff, and of course the usual cast of race hustlers are pushing it into every nook and cranny of American life. But those of us who have actually seen the effect it has on kids and truly understand the effect it is having on our society, the grievance study stuff has got to go. The mother, wife, and attorney said she was against the classes because not everything that sounds good is good. She pointed out that the classes in question would begin in kindergarten. She explained beautifully that the classes are premised on the idea that there is a connection between a person's race and their stratification. She said the bill tells kids of color that they are stuck in a caste system based on their race and that institutions chronically favor white people. In other words, why even try? I am telling you right now, if my parents or any adult in my life had fed me that lie, I probably would have believed it and I would not be talking to you today. I'm glad I was spared, and you should make sure that your kids are spared as well. This is one brave mother that only wanted the best for her son. I'm James T. Harris from Black Information Network. You can follow me on Instagram at James T. Harris.
We welcome you to a Wednesday. I'm Mike Moore. Here's the latest from the Black Information Network. Nashville, Tennessee will honor the victims of this week's school shooting with a citywide vigil tonight. Local leaders, including Mayor John Cooper, are expected to gather. The vigil begins at 6:30. That's Eastern Time. Meanwhile, loved ones are gathering in Richmond, Virginia to celebrate the life of African-American Ivo Odiano. The 28-year-old died while he was being transported to a mental hospital by Henrico County Sheriff's deputies earlier this month. Reverend Al Sharpton is delivering the eulogy. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump is also speaking at the funeral. On this date in 2005, renowned African-American attorney Johnny Cochran died after a long battle with cancer. He was 67. And that's the latest. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network and BINnews.com.
When you need to know,
This is where Black news comes first.
the Bay Area's BIN 910. Sports on the Black Information Network. In the association, the Raptors beat the Heat 106-92. Donovan Mitchell was dropping dimes all over Atlanta, but the Hawks prevailed in the end, beating the Cavaliers 120-118. The Wizards over the Celtics 130-111. Wizards head coach Wes Unseld Jr.
The fact that we could play as well as we did, play through the level of physicality, play through the switching, a number of areas that have given us problem at times and have success. So it was a good night.
Celtics forward Jason Tatum on the loss.
You're going to have to win games on the road. Last year we beat the 104, and the Warriors cruised by the Pelicans 120-109. Warriors guard Steph Curry dropped 39 points in the win.
The fact that we can come back from a 20-point lead and win by 11 and just play with that fire, it's there.
Over to the NFL now. A pair of bids to purchase the Washington Commanders has been submitted. The Josh Harris Mitchell Rails Group, which includes Magic Johnson and Canadian billionaire Steve Apostolopoulos, have submitted fully financial bids for $6 billion. If either bid is accepted, the deal would break the previous record for a franchise. Last August, a group led by Walmart heir Rob Walton bought the Denver Broncos for $4.6 billion. For purchase to be finalized, 3/4 of the owners would need to approve any sale. Switch your sports at 14 and 44 past each and every hour. I'm Ray Harris on the Black Information Network.
Hey, it's Kiki Paul. We'll get back to your music in a second. I gotta tell you about the 2023 McDonald's Change Leaders. They are 10 young black visionaries who started something good. Speaking up, showing up, and loving up on our community. Over the next year, McDonald's and yours truly will make sure you hear all about them. They're starting something to change everything, and I'm here for it. Check out the 2023 Change Leaders at mcdchangeleaders.com. A special thank you to Sony,
A proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network.
Fair Fight promotes fair elections around the country by encouraging voter participation, providing election education, and voter suppression outreach. To learn more, log on to fairfight.com. That is fairfight.com. Call the Black Information Network hotline and let us know what's happening in your community. 855-500-9EIN. Entertainment news on the Black Information Network.
iHeartRadio's most played artist of the year is Doja Cat.
I know that I have an amazing team and they deserve all the thanks in the world. I want to thank you, Josh. Thank you so much, Gordon, Mom, as well. We all got to squeeze that in there. And my fans, I really appreciate you.
Now, Doja Cat won the award during the iHeartRadio Music Awards on Monday. Her songs had, check this out, 3.6 billion plays on the streaming platform and radio stations last year. The iHeartRadio Music Awards ceremony was held in Hollywood at the Dolby Theater and hosted by Lenny Kravitz. And speaking of Lenny Kravitz, he says his forthcoming album is basically the album he's wanted to record since he was a teenager. While hosting the iHeart Awards, he said he wrote 2 of the songs on the album when he was in high school. He says 11 of the 12 tracks are complete, and he teased the possibility of collaborating with one of the award show's performers or nominees on the 12th song. I wonder who. Anyway, the yet-to-be-titled album is set to come out this fall. And after a long break, Saturday Night Live is announcing its lineup for April. Now, the show returns this weekend, hosted by Abbott Elementary creator and one of my favorite people on the show, Quinta Brunson, plus musical guest Lil Yachty. And check this out, on April 8th, SNL alum Molly Shannon will host with musical guest the Jonas Brothers. And on April 15th, actress Ana de Armas hosts with musical guest Karol G. With the latest entertainment at 17 and 47 minutes past each hour. I'm Bill Black on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Time now for traffic and weather.
on the Bay Area's BIN 910.
Slow going on the San Mateo Bridge, 92 westbound between the Midspan and Foster City Boulevard. Over to Concord, there's a crash taking out your right lane involving a Brinks truck. 242 northbound before Grant Street. You're stuck with some heavy traffic there. And the San Jose, that accident, your right lane blocked. 87 northbound before Santa Clara Street. You're slow and go from 280. There's a bit of a slowdown in San Francisco of 6 minutes. 101 northbound between 3rd Street and the hospital curve. And you're jammed 17 minutes in Vacaville. The culprit, a stall taking out your right lane. 80 westbound at Davis Street. And you are bottlenecked from 505. The Antioch Bridge, we've got some one-way traffic control because a bridge inspection until 2 o'clock in both directions between the toll plaza and the north end. Checking Bay Area weather, slippery roads, scattered showers, our highs mid-50s inland and bayside. With Bay Area traffic and weather, Jasmine Summers on the Black Information Network.
The power of information.
Black news here and now.
The Bay Area's BIN 910. I'm John Marshall.
And I'm Bree Wood on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
A black man named Ervo Otieno died at Central State Hospital in Virginia after being pinned down for 12 minutes by sheriff's deputies and hospital staff. According to ABC News, Reverend Al Sharpton and attorney Benjamin Crump will be speaking at his funeral, delivering a national call for justice for Otieno. Surveillance video obtained by 8 News shows that at least 7 Henrico County sheriff's deputies dragging Otieno in handcuffs and leg shackles before forcing him to the floor and pinning him until his death. 7 deputies and 3 hospital employees have been charged with second-degree murder.
According to their family members, a black Florida couple, Gene Dickens Toussaint and Abigail Toussaint, are being held at ransom after being abducted while visiting Port-au-Prince, Haiti. The family told ABC Miami the abductors allegedly demanded $6,000 for the couple's release. A family friend who met the couple at the airport to escort them was also kidnapped. The State Department spokesperson said in a statement to Fox News Digital, quote, "When a U.S. citizen is missing, we work closely with local authorities as they carry out their search efforts, and we share information with families however we can."
Recent CDC data shows a nearly 40% spike in the maternal mortality rate in 2021, and black women are disproportionately affected. Dr. Tosin Goji, an African-American woman, the director for the Cleveland Clinic Center for Infant and Maternal Health, says we are looking at the problem wrong.
It looks like we're heading in the wrong direction. People talk about care in pregnancy. We have to think about care before pregnancy.
1,205 women died from maternal deaths in 2021 compared to only 861 in 2020. Dr. Goji cites COVID as one of the main factors behind the increase because women weren't going to their doctor's appointment as frequently.
And Representative Andy Ogles represents the Nashville, Tennessee district where a school shooting happened on Monday. He offered his thoughts and prayers to families of the victims, but is now being criticized for a Christmas card from 2021 where he posted a Christmas message with a photo of his family holding guns. He has received heavy backlash from social media, and an insider investigation in February found that Ogles, a far-right freshman representative, had embellished many aspects of his resume, including his history in law enforcement and his role in combating international sex trafficking.
And Arthur Mark Craven of the brand new book, Dads Kiss Your Sons, a book that teaches men how to be more present and loving fathers, is now a #1 Amazon bestseller in the medicine and psychology category. The Black Information Network's Terry McCready has this amazing story.
The book is backed in scientific research of neurological systems and developmental psychology. It's interwoven with Craven's own experience as a dad. A Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania-based blogger and author in self-development, Craven finds his ultimate joy as a father, and his mission is to share powerful messages to other men. For more information about Craven and his bestseller, visit successupahead.com. I'm Terry McCready on the Black Information Network.
I'm John Marshall, along with Bree Wood, on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
If 100,000 BIN listeners were able to advance their careers or succeed in a new one, it would be one step towards building a better future for all of us. To learn more about the 100,000 Careers Initiative, visit careerbuilder.com/BIN.
The power of information.
Black news here and now.
The Bay Area's BIN 910. Your money on the Black Information Network.
The Black Information Network and Bank of America, a proud founding partner, presents her stories, spotlighting phenomenal black women leaders, blazing new paths of success worldwide. It is difficult to find words to comfort a mother who has lost their child to gun violence. And yet, Millie Brown in Baltimore, Maryland, found a way to do that. Working at Johns Hopkins Hospital in the emergency room prepared her for a life-changing labor of love endeavor. Tears of a Mother's Cry is the organization she founded in 2007. Over the years, the organization has helped over 1,000 moms heal with the grief of losing a child. Members of the organization take calls at 3 a.m., comfort mothers on the anniversary of a child's death, visit grave sites, pray with them, make home visits, and cook meals. Fear
verse of A Mother's Cry is doing what mothers do, showing exceptional character and unconditional love to others at a time when they need it most. I'm Nicole Deal on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com.
Black news impacting your town,
Your world, your voice.
the Bay Area's BIN 910.
I'm Bree Wood.
And I'm John Marshall on your home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network.
On Monday, members of the Congressional Black Caucus participated in a special hour on the House floor petitioning for the passage of the Equal Rights Amendment. Representatives Cori Bush and Ayanna Pressley have created the Congressional Caucus for the Equal Rights Amendment with the goal of enshrining the ERA as the 28th Amendment, the U.S. Constitution. Representative Bush says equality is overdue, and ratifying ERA into the Constitution will ensure equal rights for all, including LGBTQ rights, equity, and reproductive rights.
Michelle Obama recently sat down with actress and former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres for her podcast. The discussion topic for the 4th episode of The Light We Carry was decoding fear. Mrs. Obama took a moment to address how she navigated her way through her time as First Lady. She said, quote, "They took the image of a smart, articulate, outspoken black woman and they turned it into a threat." She added that the criticism hurt, but it was a lesson in how easily your character can be manipulated when you're a public figure. Former CEO of BET Network, Deborah Lee, has been a trailblazer in media, especially for black women. In her newly released memoir, I Am Deborah Lee, she reflects on the longevity and success of her career, but also details the hardships she endured as an executive that have shaped the person she is today. The Black Information Network's Terry McCready has more.
In an interview with HuffPost, Lee discusses how black women still face racism in the corporate world, but can still lead impactful careers whatever they choose to do. She says women should no longer feel obligated to go into certain career fields for security. Think about what you really want to do and follow your dreams. I'm Terry McCready on the Black Information Network.
And as we continue to celebrate Women's History Month, we shine a spotlight on a group of nurses known as the Black Angels. About 300 black nurses were recruited from around the country in the late 1920s to treat tuberculosis patients at historic CU Hospital in Staten Island, New York, after almost all of the white nurses there refused to care for patients with TB. This gave many of the nurses an opportunity to work in a non-segregated environment and use their skills that they were taught. A book detailing the story of the Black Angels is set to be published this fall. I'm Bree Wood, along with John Marshall, and our home for 24/7 News, the Black Information Network, and BINnews.com. Now here's Mike Moore with your Washington Roundup.
Top regulators are facing questions from Congress over the recent failures of Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank.
This is a classic tale of negligence, and it started with the banks themselves.
During a Senate panel hearing, South Carolina Republican African-American Tim Scott said federal regulators appeared to have been asleep at the wheel and ignored warning signs the banks were in trouble. He said the risky practices of Silicon Valley Bank were on the Federal Reserve's radar for more than a year. Democratic Senator Sherrod Brown of Ohio laid the blame on bank executives who he said created the largest and fastest bank run in history due to their mismanagement.
We must look inside the bank at the bank CEOs, the Trump-era banking regulators who made it their mission to give Wall Street everything it wanted.
And that's your Washington Roundup. I'm Mike Moore from your 24/7 news source, the Black Information Network at BINnews.com.
Now available on Blu-ray and digital. From the minds behind Searching comes Missing, starring Storm Reed and Nia Long. When her mother vanishes on vacation, June goes on a digital hunt to find her before it's too late. Bring home this edge-of-your-seat thriller with twists and turns you won't see coming. Now with bonus content featuring Easter eggs, deleted scenes, and more. Missing. Buy it today on Blu-ray or digital.
The Bay Area's BIN 910 is powered in partnership with Direct Relief and Chevy. Thank you for partnering with a purpose on the Black Information Network.
Telling our stories is more important than ever, and the NABJ is committed to training and supporting black journalists, media professionals, journalism students, and educators. Learn more at nabj.org.
Got a story that affects our community? Call the Black Information Network hotline at 855-500-9BIN.
Device to play the Black